This is part 2 of Jacki's Whole Food Plant-Based Journey on July 8th, 2023 of cooking today. So if you saw my first video, I'm just forcing myself. I don't feel like doing any of this. I just want to kind of veg out, relax, but I have to if I want to be healthy. So I'm making myself cook good food that I'm going to enjoy for several days so that I don't have to worry about eating. So what I've done here is I'm soaking my soy curls. These are delicious, especially when they're seasoned. I'll show you up. So they're it kind of looks like chicken fat, doesn't it? But it's so healthy for you. It's healthier than tofu. And well, that's what I've learned. I'm no expert. But what am I looking for? The package. I was going to show you the package. Where's the package? Here. So these are the soy curls. I get them on Amazon and they're fabulous. So they're wonderful in anything, in salads, in wraps, in anything that you make. And even with my asparagus and mushrooms and hash browns or rice or whatever. Think of it as chicken, your protein. What are you going to put that in? So this is just whole non-GMO soybeans. That's what it is. And you want to soak them for 30 minutes. That's all. And then you can stir fry them, season them, do whatever you want with them. Okay, so I think you could eat them raw too. So that's soaking. That's almost done. But it's so funny. So I bought these ramen noodles. Now it doesn't say vegan or plant-based on here, but the ingredients is organic wheat, water, sea salt. So and it's only those ingredients. There's no other chemical, there's no other ingredients that you can't pronounce. It doesn't say any oil. So I'm just hoping they're okay. But I was really surprised when I opened the box because I thought like this whole thing, like when you buy spaghetti, the whole thing is spaghetti. So I thought the whole thing was ramen noodles. I've never bought this before. And I opened it up and you should have seen my expression. I was like, oh my gosh, there's another one. And there's 2 more. So they're little individual packets of ramen noodles. And it doesn't come with any of the broth. It tells you you can buy the broth separately. And they give you these no beef broth, faux broth, miso broth. Well, there's all these different kinds you can do. But I'm kind of glad because I want these to go like in, just like with the soy curls. I want them to go in salads or I want to do like a chickpea salad, like I mentioned on my previous video. And I can throw these noodles just make it a little bit more interesting when you eat these healthy foods. The healthy food is good, don't get me wrong, especially when you put on a good homemade plant-based dressing and I'm going to make a peanut sauce. I really like the peanut sauce that I learned in the recipe book of Plant Life Journey Retreat that I went on. Okay, so I'll just cook these ramen noodles, probably do a couple packages because I want a whole bunch of food to last me a few days. So those could go in anything as well, spices things up. And sometimes what I'll do, and I've said this in previous videos, is I'll make like a couple different ways. Like I might do one package, keep it plain, and another one put some peanut sauce on it. So maybe in a couple days, I could take this out of the fridge already cooked, maybe put some soy sauce on it or Bragg's amino acids or something like that, or different seasoning, maybe just salt and pepper and garlic powder. So that way I'm not stuck with just one kind. All right, I need to take a breath. So that's what I'm doing now. I really just want to just kind of veg out, but I'll veg out later. And actually, I do enjoy this, which I can't even believe those words are coming out of my mouth, because if you've seen any of my videos, I never wanted to cook, never enjoyed cooking. A lot of it because I don't want to spend my time doing that, but also it never tasted good. But if I follow these recipes, they are really outstanding. So it's working for me. And I still have a lot to do. So I'm going to pause the recording and come back to you later. I just have to say, so I need to read the instructions on how to cook these, right? You just boil water. But how to cook noodles. So it says bring 2 cups of water, Oh, per one noodle package to, I had to read that 3 times before I realized, I was like, for how many packages? But it says for one noodle package. So, all right, they're good. They know that it's someone like me that needs these instructions very clearly. Add contents of noodle package to the boiled water and remove from heat, but set for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Boil some water, take my noodles, and then I'll move on to the next thing. So I want to do 4 of these. So it says 2 cups of water for each one. And so, I mean, 4 cups for each one, right? No, 2 cups. So I did 8 cups because I want to do 4 of them. Hope my math is correct there. 2 cups of water per 1 noodle, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8. But if you can see, it fills up pretty quickly. So I think I have to transfer this water or start all over again and find a bigger pot if I want to do 4, because this is going to start to boil and go over. See, this is you know, how inexperienced I am. I'm not going to say incompetent because I'm pretty competent, just inexperienced. And the water kind of looks funny. So I don't know if the pan wasn't that clean or what, because sometimes I don't use soap in my pans, just really hot water. Don't tell anyone, because it looks clean. Maybe it's not. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Talk to you later. I don't know my mind sometimes. So I took out my bigger bowl, right? My bigger pot. And I've had this pot for about 6 years. And guess how many times I've used it? This is my 2nd time. I think I used it once, like, I don't know, 4 years ago. Anyways, so I'm all excited. I got the big bowl and I started pouring that water in again using these, which, you know, I never thought about these. I really didn't pay much attention to these. I didn't even know they existed really. And I would have been just doing cups, like 8 cups of water, but this is 4 cups. So the first time I did this, about 30 seconds ago, it came all the way up to the same place in the other pot. I'm like, what am I doing? I doubled it. I ended up putting 4 of these in instead of 2 of these in. So I emptied it out, which is good. Now I got it. So now I'm going to boil the water and then I'll place 4 of these and we'll see what happens. Another life in Jacki's kitchen, another day in the life of Jacki's kitchen. The other thing I do, maybe I need to document this because maybe something's wrong with my memory, but every time I come to the stove, I forget which burner is which one. And I can't tell you how many times I do it wrong. Like I keep trying to remember, like I still don't, oh, it's this one, 1st, 2nd, maybe that's 3rd and 4th. Let's see, is this 4? Yeah, oh, that's interesting. 1, 1st, I don't know. I'll forget anyways, but that's my brain for you. I'm sure none of you can relate. Okay, so I rinsed the soy noodles and I'm stir frying a bunch of them in my new wok that I got from Pampered Chef, but I'm not sure. I have to Google. I don't know what utensil to use when I'm stir frying. Like, should I use a spatula or a spoon or a wooden spoon? I don't know. So anyways, I'm using this. And I use some seasonings. I'm gonna put a little more on. Let's see, I'm just using like garlic, onion, basil, dill, just whatever seeds. Oh, I should put some rosemary. Rosemary is supposed to be good for the memory. So I like rosemary. It's good to sniff it too. It's true, Google it. If you don't believe me, maybe some salt and pepper. Okay, what was I gonna do? Rosemary. Where's my rosemary from memory? Rosemary. Oh, onion, not that. Rosemary. Okay, so onion and rosemary. And now stir. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. This is just, you know, no one told me to do it this way, but Some of it's common sense, some of it's, some experience. I mean, I used to do some stir frying when I was younger. I did some cooking when I was younger. This is, oh, you know what I want to put in here? Soy sauce or tamari or Bragg's. I have this light Kikoman soy sauce, which isn't the best because it has wheat in it. I didn't realize that. So the next time I buy it, you gotta buy the one without the wheat. Is it the wheat or oil? Although wheat's not, I don't know. But that and or tamari, they say. I just stir frying that up. So guess what? The brownies are ready. Want to see them? Let's see what they look like. So this is still boiling for my ramen noodles. Oh, these are my brownies. Looks good. Where did I put them? Uh-oh. Gotta put them somewhere. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna put them over here. Hopefully won't burn the counter. Okay. All right, so this is probably getting very boring for you now, but we're moving right along. Can't wait till it's all over though. I mean, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm having a good time, no problem. And so this is good because I'm getting my noodles, my soy curls, my brownies, but the soy curls and the noodles will go into the stuff that I'm going to make. Like I'd like to make a chickpea salad. Hopefully I'll have the energy and motivation to do that after all this. If not, I could do it tomorrow. It's okay. And I want to put them in my asparagus and mushrooms. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to bake those over hash browns like I do, or maybe I'll make some. I bought this fresh rice and quinoa months ago. Should probably cook that. I bought an Instant Pot and I haven't used it yet. So I probably should learn how to do that because I hear it's really, really good for cooking. All right, it's enough. I'm going to end the recording for now.